What is up, guys? Longwood Ranger here talking to you about the Mondragon Medical Rifle. As you can see, there's three variations to this rifle. The Mondragon Optical, which is good for those close and medium range targets. You have the Mondragon Storm, which is ideal for those closer encounters. And finally, you have the Mondragon Sniper, which is good for those far away targets. We'll talk about some of the pros and cons, so let's get started.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A seven-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back.
So starting off, we have the Mondragon Optical. Mounted with a reticle scope, it makes this an ideal gun for those farther away targets. If you look at the drop damage, you'll see that up to 26 meters you'll do 40 damage, and past 52 meters you'll do 35. So although it takes you at least 3 hits to kill, it's still one of the best of the medic rifles. You have 4 reticles to choose from, as well as an increased magnification on this gun of up to 2.5. This allows you for those farther targets, like I said. Now, although it does take you 3 hits to kill, you'll probably be using more around 5 or 6 shots because of missing. So one of the downfalls to this weapon is the low magazine. Since the magazine only holds 10 rounds, you'll be reloading this gun more frequently. But luckily they give you 80 bullets, so you should snag a few kills before you die or run out of ammo. Now, that optical sight is ideal for medium range targets, and with the 2.5 magnification, you're going to have a much easier time seeing them. Now, also equipped with this gun is the frag attachment. Although it can be added to every medical gun, I find using it for the Mondragon is a bonus when targeting larger groups. Because this gun is semi-automatic, taking down multiple targets is going to be more difficult. So the frag attachment is an added bonus to get you out of those tight situations. Now, once you figure out how to use a combination of the frag grenades, as well as switching between the Mondragon, larger groups won't seem as bad, and you'll be picking up more kills than you had originally. Now we're moving on to the Mondragon Storm. As you can see, the accuracy of this gun decreases when you take off that optical sight, as well as the magnification decreases down to 2.0. The Storm provides you with the choice between iron sights or buckhorn sights, but the decision's up to you. As you can see, the damage drop on this gun stays the same, with our highest damage being 40 and lowest being 35. The Mondragon Storm is the ideal variation out of the Mondragon weapons when dealing with close quarter combat situations. The semi-automatic firing rate allows you to choose between targets quickly, as well as having a recoil of 1 means you're not rushing to stay on your target. Although this rifle is self-reloading, it's pretty quick and allows you to jump back into the fight only a couple of seconds later. Now, although the Mondragon Storm is better for close-range fights, that doesn't mean that if you're better with iron sights, you won't be able to pick off those further targets. Now, as mentioned earlier with those frag grenades, they'll come in handy when you're dealing with situations of further targets, hidden targets, or even targets you didn't know were there. They can be useful when dealing with enemies at a distance that have a higher firepower and may pin you down easily. But overall, the Mondragon Storm is going to be your ideal gun when engaging in close quarter combat. So, when playing as a medic who is also working towards boosting your kill count, I highly recommend using the Storm variation to not only advance in with your teammates and save lives, but to also have the ability to take some yourself. Switching over from the Mondragon Storm to the Mondragon Sniper, there is a huge change in accuracy and control. Our magnification increases to a 4, and you're given 4 reticles to choose from for that telescopic lens. Again, our damage doesn't change, but it'll be easier to hit targets at a distance, and you'll be more likely to kill them within those 3 shots. While using the sniper variant of this weapon, it's important to remember that past 52 meters, you're going to do 35 damage per shot. And although the range extends out to 150 meters, it still requires 3 shots to kill. The Mondragon in general has a high bullet velocity of 800 meters per second, allowing for that damage at such far range. With its semi-automatic rate of fire, you'll be able to squeeze off a few rounds as opposed to only firing once with a sniper rifle. Unfortunately, there is no sweet spot zone for the Mondragon sniper variant, so don't be looking for any one-shot kills unless the target is already injured. Even at long range, the Mondragon sniper can only do 35 damage per shot, so look for injured targets or pop off a few rounds before you get killed. At long range, it's easier to hit targets because of this gun's 800 meter per second muzzle velocity. You're going to have a lot less bullet drop and not have to lead targets as much as you would with other medic rifles. Even the ability to lay down cover fire or possibly get some kills from this range can be a huge help towards your team in the advancing towards objectives. With that semi-auto rate of fire, it's easier to pin down snipers and retaliate with quicker shots. The bipod helps steady the recoil received from this gun, giving you more time to focus on killing enemies than worrying about lining up your shots. If you prefer a sniper-style gameplay and would rather set up a sniper nest, this gun can work for that too. Just don't get caught sitting around too long, or the glint of your scope might give you away to counter-snipers or revenge killers. Although 10 rounds in the magazine can be considered standard or even high for a sniper-style weapon, you'll find yourself reloading this gun quite often, because remember, it is a medical rifle. Having 80 rounds as a sniper can be an added bonus when going up against multiple enemy targets, and you'll find that your kill rate will be higher before you even run out of ammo. At close range, a semi-automatic rifle isn't always bad, and with some strategy, you'll be able to rack up kills quite quickly. So all in all, with the 3 variant styles of this gun, it's easier to see why it's such a favorite among so many gamers. Just a recap of this are the pros being the range with 35 damage past that 52 meter mark, the bullet velocity of 800 meters per second, and there's 3 variations, the optical, the storm, and the sniper. Some of the cons being the small mag, so you have to constantly reload, and the semi-auto and low damage makes it not ideal for close quarter combat. I'm Longwood Ranger, thanks for watching.